everything you love will be gone.
The Stoic practice of negative visualization that transforms loss into gratitude. The kiss that changes everything. Epictetus gave his students a strange instruction. When you kiss your child goodnight, he said, whisper to yourself, tomorrow you may be dead. For 2,000 years people have recoiled from this advice. It seems cruel, morbid, the kind of thing only a heartless philosopher could suggest. But Epictetus was neither cruel nor heartless. He was offering the most practical tool for happiness ever devised. The illusion of permanence. We move through life as if the things we love will always be there. Your parents will always answer when you call. Your spouse will always be beside you when you wake. Your health will always allow you to climb stairs without thinking. The city where you grew up will always feel like home. This is not optimism. It is sleepwalking. Seneca understood the cost. We are not given a short life, but we make it short, and we are not ill-supplied but wasteful of it. We waste our lives by failing to notice what we have, until it's gone. Premeditatio malorum. The Stoics had a name for this practice. Premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. It sounds dark. It is the opposite. Here's how it works. Deliberately imagine losing the things you love most. Your partner leaves or dies. Your children grow distant or pass away. Your health fails. Your career ends. Your home is destroyed. Your closest friend is gone. Feel the loss. Sit with it. Let it become real in your imagination. Then open your eyes and realize none of it has happened yet. Your partner is still here. Your children are still here. Your body still works. Your career continues. Your home stands. Your friend lives. What was ordinary becomes miraculous. What was invisible becomes precious. Marcus Aurelius and his losses. The Emperor Marcus Aurelius knew loss intimately. He buried at least 8 of his children, possibly more. He watched his beloved teachers die one by one. He saw friends betray him, generals fail him, plague devastate his empire. Yet in his private meditations he wrote, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. This was not denial. Marcus knew exactly how fragile everything was. He had learned through experience what most people only learn too late. His practice each morning: contemplate that this day might be the last with the people you love. Then treat them accordingly. The jar of life. Here is a practice from Epictetus, updated for modern life. Imagine a glass jar containing everything you love. Your family, your friends, your health, your work, your home, your memories, your hopes. Now imagine the jar being slowly emptied. One by one, each precious thing is removed. First your career. You can survive that. Then your home, harder but manageable. Then your health. Now you feel it. Then your friends. The isolation deepens. Then your family. The jar is nearly empty. Finally your own life. The jar shatters. Sit with this emptiness. Feel what it would mean to lose everything. Now realize the jar is full right now. Full of treasures you barely notice because they've always been there. Transforming ordinary moments. After practicing negative visualization, ordinary moments transform. A boring dinner with family becomes an irreplaceable gathering that will never happen exactly this way again. A routine drive to work becomes a gift of mobility that millions lack. A conversation with an aging parent becomes a chance to hear their voice while you still can. A healthy body that climbs stairs without thought becomes a temple of miraculous function. Seneca wrote, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." Negative visualization creates this enjoyment by reminding us that the present is not guaranteed. The gratitude that survives loss. Here is the deeper teaching. When you practice imagining loss, Actual loss becomes more bearable. You have already grieved in advance. You have already said the goodbyes you needed to say. You have already appreciated what you had while you had it. This is not the same as losing the pain of loss. The Stoics were not robots. They felt grief deeply, but they did not add to grief the additional suffering of regret. They did not torture themselves with "I should have" and "if only I had." They had lived fully, loved openly, appreciated consciously. When loss came, they could grieve cleanly without the poison of missed opportunities. The practice: daily contemplation. Stoic each morning spend 2 minutes contemplating impermanence. 1. Choose one thing you love. A person, your health. A possession, a situation. 2. Imagine clearly and vividly that it is gone. 3. Feel the loss completely. 4. Then open your eyes and recognize it is still here. 5. Carry this recognition into your interactions with that thing today. The evening review. Stoic each evening ask, did I treat the people I love as if I might lose them? Did I appreciate my health, my circumstances, my life? If this were my last day with any of these blessings, would I be satisfied with how I engaged with them? Weekly contemplation. Once per week spend 15 minutes in deeper meditation. Imagine your life stripped of everything external. What remains? What would you regret not doing or saying? Let this insight guide your coming week. The joy that follows. The Stoics were not pessimists pursuing misery. They were realists pursuing joy. And they discovered something profound. Joy is not found by acquiring more, but by appreciating what you have. Negative visualization is the shortcut to this appreciation. It takes the ordinary and reveals its extraordinariness. It takes the familiar and makes it precious. Your life right now is full of miracles you have stopped noticing. The practice of imagining their loss restores your vision. Next steps. In our next lesson, we'll explore living each day as your last, not as morbid fascination with death, but as the most practical approach to being fully present in each moment. He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive. Seneca.